Hello everyone, I'm Extra87 and this is Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 4 part 142. In the previous video we fought our big and final cryptid with the Gargi squad who are gone, I guess. Elisa's in the party. Why are you here? Explain? Oh yeah, because we went to the thing and Chickadee was there, so we brought you in for a second. Be gone. Your time is over, Elisa. I mean, we'll add you to the party, I guess, a little bit when we fight Franz. But for now, we're still basking in the Gargi bros, the one last ride, until we get to the main story when Gaius, at least, is getting benched. Probably. I can't think. Well, we might use him for McBurn or have him in the party for McBurn, but I doubt we actually use him. So we do need to finish everything up in Crossbell. And once we finish up Crossbell proper, we might do a side quest. What all do we have? We still have Saving Officer Alan, because that's in Crossbell. We might do that next, or in this video. We'll see. But let's go to the harbor. There's also Rin somewhere. Okay, maybe she's in the RF building. We were told Rin is somewhere around Crossbell. Now, she may not actually be in the city proper. She could just be in the province. I don't really know where she would be if, since we found the mom. I know her name. The name Sophia's popping in my head, but I don't know if that's right. I knew you'd come. When are we fighting, dude? Just, like, throw down already. Like, you teased fighting us in Azure, and we didn't get to fight. Then you teased fighting us in this game, and we haven't gotten to fight. Just let's duke it out. I knew you'd come. Welcome, Operation Shining Steel. My name's Rein. Rein has a name. Lieutenant Kayla, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are the CID and Heiyue collaborating somehow? It's not as strange as you might think. Heiyue was originally a mutual aid society for immigrants in the East, after all, and then they started blowing stuff up. We made deals like this all the time back in the Republic. Behind the scenes, though, naturally. We're not blind to what's going on, of course. We really intend to make best use of the resources at our disposal. And the CID supply of intel will give us a better sense of how precisely the world is falling apart. Then we have a deal. The CID will provide relevant intel in return for Heiyue's assistance in certain matters. Agreed. I look forward to working with you, Miss CID agent. Do they not believe in calling people by their name? I guess this is a good thing. Yeah, they've worked things out between themselves. No need for us to question it. Every new point of contact helps. You never know what they might be able to tell us. The plan right now is for me to stay in Crossbell and continue to carry out my duties. I'll be praying for the success of the operation. Good luck, everyone. Seems to have been movement at Orkia's Tower. Oh yeah, we do need to go to there as well. I don't know if there's anything there, but I would assume so. They made a big deal out of telling us we can go there now. As the Great Twilight becomes more acute, its influence starts to spread to the Imperial Defense Force too. Perhaps I should get her to look into that for me. How will the world end up? Well, it is as Master Jin said. I feel we must also ascertain this ourselves as well. We're expecting great things in Operation Shining Steel. The Elder's gone. This is critical for Heiyue. How the world will end up, I feel we must also ascertain this for ourselves. I think right now is to stay in Crossbell and carry out my duties. Hey, Jin, I'm trying to talk to you, man. So that eyesore of a fortress above Heimdall really does have the power to destroy the world. Your government's having a damn field day. I'll show them what Heiyue can do. We'll at least throw a wrench in their works, for my future and for Ellie's too. Guess his feelings about Ellie are what motivates him. Hearing him talk like that is strangely reassuring. We are planning to coordinate with Arios and Yin. You can leave the diversion and distraction tactics in Crossbell to us. We hope for your success, for Master Zin's future too. Looks like it's back to flying solo for me. Never thought of Mrs. L so much. Figured he was just your average punk at first, but the guy really grew on me, you know? Can't let myself get downhearted. He wouldn't want that. You have to work even harder to take up the slack. Couldn't they hire a temporary replacement? Hell no! Now I gotta do the job of two people at the same pay. Fuck. I really use a cig right about now. I haven't cleaned for a while now, but after this business with the Zell and the war, it really makes a guy want to slip in a puff or two. Gotta keep conscription up throughout the war. If you consider it an honor to be allowed to serve in His Majesty's army, think of that while you wait for your draft cards to arrive. Bishop! 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 So many deliveries to make for the war starts, I don't know how it's gonna fit all in. This is just a paycheck for me. This isn't just a paycheck for me, it's my pride. The reason I get up in the morning. I'll find a way, rain or shine. Fucking see ya. Skirt. That new guy's taking it up a notch again with this ramen. Guess there's more to it than just dumping noodles in the broth. I want to drop again sometime. That reminds me, I forgot to grind for food. It is a new day, by the way. It's a new recording session. I meant to, try and do that in between videos. Or in between sessions. Oh, it's like Cookie's still a long ways of coming, but looks like it's finally starting to soak into him, like good bones and good broth. Guess that Azelle fella must have really lit a fire beneath them. But they're not the only ones. The SSS and the Ashen Chevalier are really making some of themselves too. Hello. Good to see young folks still have some spirit in them. Who are you talking to then? If you're not talking to us. Good to see young folk hadn't totally given up the ghost. Disciple still has a lot to learn, but he's getting there. If he puts in the work, maybe he'll be good enough to inherit this place in, oh, say 10 years? I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You've been getting more soldiers coming by lately, and they all said they like my noodles. Can you believe it? I didn't choose the wrong path in life after all. I feel like I'm really starting to keep my promise to Azelle now. That Vald and the Saber Vipers aren't slowing down for a minute either, wherever they are. Gotta make a real noodle artisan out of myself, and soon. That way I can face him with pride next time we meet. Vald, huh? Wonder if it's the same one I met in Arteria. Man has some good friends. Yeah, he tried to kill them. By the way. I heard Argentile had a preview for us the other day. Apparently it was really something. I could hear the cheers and applause in the next district over. Kind of think, but Crossbell streets hadn't been that lively for a while now. Balking all the pressure the Empire put on us to made us feel like things would never be that way again. If you truly want the old Crossbell back, we'll have to do some serious thinking about our futures. I do like the little Gaius line though, that's kind of neat. Gaius has had like a surprising amount of like hidden dialogue. Like, there's just been a lot of sections where he's had dialogue there I wouldn't have really like explicitly thought to bring him. I mean, some of the church stuff, like, yeah, that makes sense, but that one in particular is pretty cool. Balking all the pressure the Empire puts on us won't return to how things used to be. We truly want the old Crossbell back. I have to do some serious thinking about our future. And kill Rufus. I mean, vote him out of office? Can we do that? No? Well, welcome to Mission Wonderland. We're open for business as usual. There's no boat though. Although we may have to start shortening our operating hours in the future. Did we ever fish over here? Yeah, that's another thing we need to do.
Hey, look, there's some fish there.
We need to do fishing.
Got a bite. Nice.
This is old news, Reen.
I got it.
I wonder, I mean... So we could try and, like, think about where it would be. Because, I mean, these two fish would be sometime in the story in between us getting to go to Brionia Island for the first time. And sometime after going to North Sutherland Highway. Actually, never mind, because this one's in Brionia Island. So, Leaves Waterway. I don't remember the Leaves Waterway. That just means the river, right? So this fish is after we would have gotten to Leaves in the story. So that would have been well after we first went to Brionia Island. Bro, I don't know. I feel like you can maybe try and pinpoint it. Just because, like, they do roughly show up in the order that you can, like, rough story order. I'll probably just look it up. I just need to remember to do it. Is that everyone? Well, we still have to go talk to the conscription guys, I think. Actually, no, we talked to you, right? Because you're like, wait until your draft card comes in. Right? Yeah. Wait, did I talk to you over here? Oh yeah, Reiner. Marcus is in the party, but who cares? Okay, materials check. Restraint order check. Seems like I got everything. Inspector Reiner, in your way somewhere? Oh, it's you guys. Marcus told me you guys have something to do, right? Yeah, that's one way to put it. Well, I got nothing to hide. I'm going to the Governor General's office for an inspection. I'm gonna kick the fucking door down and start blasting. Whoa, for real? You bet. It got delayed a couple months ago, but it's going through this time for sure. Bison codes have been passing as evidence of the government's illegal dealings, and now we finally have to hold them accountable. We'll start by inspecting the Governor General's office to get a hold of some more decisive evidence. That'll really let us tackle some corruption. Let's see, with my brother out of office, this is your best chance to catch them off guard. Exactly. It's not that I'm afraid of the Governor General or anything. He's just, you know, he might stab me and stuff. It's always a chance Tower Security will try and throw me out, but I'm not worried. We have our government-issued shotgun just for this occasion. Denying me access is practically admitting they got something to hide. I'll win either way. Oh, I get it. That means they're doing something shady, right? That's great. Sounds like it'll be a big step forward. Good luck. We'll be with you in spirit. Thanks, and just watch. I'll show the world what the inspector of the Government Accountability Inspector can really do. Looking forward to hearing about how your plan works out too, or whatever. It's probably not as important as mine. At the end of the day, we might get to find them 10, maybe even 100,000 Mira. I got proof of the illegal tactics they use in Crossbell to confine the SSS members. Got my restraint order with me, so there's no hiding behind the national mobilization law as an excuse. If they try and throw me out, that's tantamount to an admission of guilt. I'll win either way. I don't think that's how that works. At least in a legal sense? Alright, we'll head to RF. Tita, you're in the party, right? Yeah, just in case Ren is here. War's giving the CEO a lot to think about, him being originally from Erebonia and all. Makes you wonder how Lady Maribel's faring. She ain't the type to sit by and simply watch things unfold. Nothing I can do about it, but as an IVC employee, I can't help it. Maybe she's in Orkia's tower. That makes more sense. I don't really know exactly what she would be doing in there, but it seems like a location she would be at if she's not with her mom. Chairman Arena's here for an inspection today. Apparently RF is making some big changes. Everyone's worried about how it'll affect their jobs. There's a chance we might get even busier from here on. This might not be a popular opinion, but I still trust RF. No, it might be better to say I want to support the Reinfords. Good luck to all of you, and please take care of Miss Lisa. Who? Might not be a popular opinion, but I still trust RF. I don't. I'll be trading our Morgan honey. It'll be a pleasure doing business with you. Absolutely, I look forward to it. Just so you're aware, our contract's only valid until the end of the war. I don't mean one saying I took advantage of the situation to steal Harold's supplier. Yes, I understand. I'll tell him all about it when he's back. Sounds like a plan. I managed to find a supply in our Morgan village, but the deal's only until the end of the war. Gonna be on a much smaller scale than I'm used to, but I'm hoping customers will be attracted by the specialty product. We got a big chance finally breaking into the Crossbell domestic market. Bro, the war's gonna last like fucking 8 hours. Max. Anyway, I'm glad we got everything hammered out. The village has more than its fair share of problems right now. None of them are giving up. We'll take back the future with our own hands. Granted, that's maybe not true, because honestly, even if we like kill the Great One in the curse, Erebonia is like still fucked, and they're gonna be like, yeah, whatever, okay. Maybe it was all made up, but what if we want to fight Calvert anyway? Okay, I guess we will get Elisa then, since I see the demon ladies here. So in hindsight, I'm sorry, I should have kept you in the party. Past me apparently actually knew what he was doing in some regard. Even if it was only by accident, we would have had her. I mean, I guess we could bring Sharon as well, but Sharon doesn't need to talk to frickin' Irina. Like, I mean, she's free, finally, kind of. Well, she's actually back in bondage, but we have to, you know, give her as much freedom from having to talk to this awful lady as possible. Mother, grandfather, thank you for everything. Oh, it's you! Taking care of everything needs to be dealt with before the war starts. Yeah, we have. How are things going on your end? I personally handed out the order to stop production of the Zauber solid line. I'm also revising the armament production policies that we've let the government dictate until now. We need to look into initial costs, running costs, Oh wow, dang, not committing war crimes might hurt the bottom line. I have to do work, when? I won't lie, there's no way we can keep with all demands. We don't have systems in place to accommodate the current level of production. Even if the Imperial Army conquers Calvary, the Empire won't be able to afford the upkeep of all those troops. Looks like they won't stop though, they only have immediate goals in mind. So it seems. We don't have infinite resources here, but we're a business, and we'll make the most of it. They could arrest us, but I doubt anyone else could run the company better. Eventually boil down to a battle of wills between us and the government. That's right, doubt Haydel could do all that by himself. Yeah, but don't overdo it, alright? Remember, you're not in this alone. We'll be doing our part too. Of course. At least you better come home safe, and bring Sharon too. No. She's free from you. Don't worry, Mother, we'll be back. Come back in one piece, or you gotta look after Elisa and your students. I will, I promise. I wonder if there's any different dialogue there if you had picked Elisa as your bond event. Government will be pleased with us revising the Zauber Soldat and weapon production lines. No matter, I can play hardball when necessary. Don't worry about the RF group, you have your own mission to accomplish. Return safely. Some folk don't care what happens after the Great Twilight reaches its peak. Can't give up on our homeland, we need to ensure it has a future. That does remind me though, speaking of potential dialogue there, regarding Elisa. So I didn't know about this until after the CS3 Let's Play had finished. But apparently after if you choose the romantic version of Elisa's Bond event in CS3, and if you go talk to Irina again, there's some very interesting dialogue where Irina lectures you on safe sex. It's a fucking trip. It's a damn hootenanny, as they say. All right, we'll check, see if there's anything there. Hardball necessary? Okay. I guess we could also check out our hot spring event, which I don't think we did. Yeah, we never tested it. The game didn't want to load Michelin again. It's like, no! Michelin's done! Stop coming back here! Please! Stop! No! Where are you? Oh, there you are. Like, did we not... Where'd Elisa go? Is she deceased? I guess we can add Sharon as well. You think Sharon has any dialogue? If you know, did the thing with Elisa? But we could check that real quick as well. Sharon, where the hell are you? Sharon, are you a real person? You're on the ship, right? You are. You're just not showing up here. On the minimap, I don't think. Which is weird. Does anyone remember where Sharon was? Does anyone remember where Sharon lived? That's Victor. Oh, there you are. What's up? This is where you've been, Sharon. Sometimes I have a task, you know, like some black tea. That's pretty tempting. You go with Angelica and George and Roselia. Okay, so you don't say anything. I thought you might, but alright, let's go to Crossbell again. And we'll do our hot spring event as well. Mother, grandfather, thank you for everything. It's you taking care of everything that needs to be done for the war. We're sending out the order of trials, revising the armor production policies, leading to conditional costs. There's no way we can lead all the demands. Yep, Calvert. I expect nothing less than the chairman and the great master. Don't call him that. I'll never do it, alright? Remember, you're not in this alone. We're doing our part too. Better come home safe or else. I promise I'll return. Come back in one piece or you gotta look after Elisa. I'm actually a little surprised there's no dialogue. Considering that, that Fee got dialogue? Alright, we'll go to our hot spring event. Where are you? Aaron Village? I'm not stalling. You're stalling. And also, I was right. Eustace wasn't the very first one we did with Toa, I think. It was either Toa or Elise had Eustace in it. I think it was Toa. Now, I don't know what causes... Yeah, because it was Toa had Eustace, and Elise didn't, and Fee didn't. So I don't know what causes Eustace to show up. Gotta say, this is a tad embarrassing. Yeah, let's see the others set us up, huh? Since we're here and all, not saying it's a continuation of last night or anything. Rain! It really is like the same dialogue, basically. I think maybe Milliam's line is the only one that changes. Milliam and Roselia? What are you guys doing here? Andy Rose, cool me up with the hot spring. I'm not the type to turn down a good time. I have to be teleported here. Hence, I brought you along. I hope it's not too inconvenient. Yeah, good look at you two, Ring and Elisa. Just feels right. I'm happy for you guys. Thanks, Milliam. Well, it's good to see you, Milliam. Thank you, Roselia. It's nice of you to squeeze us in while you're so busy. It's hardly any trouble. What are we waiting for? We got dang old soap. Can we talk to you guys? Talk to you guys? Can we talk to you? Here's the battlefield to RF's main office in Roar would be North Highlands. Compared to Crossbell, there'd still be a ways away from the fighting. It'd be a lot safer for Chairman Irene if she were to return to Roar. But all these extra meetings she's been scheduling lately, looks like she doesn't intend to leave anytime soon. Had to temporarily halt operations for all divisions while we re-examine our production lines. The restructuring could take quite a while. If I had to take a guess, I'd say this is a cunning scheme to stop the Imperial government from interfering for a bit. Our chairman is a very shrewd woman. We trust her to lead the company in the right direction. Feel the tension in the air if you step outside. Everyone's quite... I mean, you know, is it really a cunning scheme? Oh wow, the, you know, leader of the company is like actually trying to lead the company. What a cunning individual. Due to the war, we've placed limits on the amount of customers can control per day. We're also limiting our hours of operation. Thank you for understanding. Personally, I was relieved when I heard about this. Since my shifts are going to be shorter from here on, I'd better get this work done quickly. Whoa, that's an incredible typing speed. I think the boss has made a very shrewd decision. I mean, you're supposed to work at the same, you know, level of effort. You're not supposed to, like, kill yourself, I don't think. I mean, they probably want you to do that, but that doesn't mean you should, you know, do it. Always giving the CEO a lot to think about. Him originally being from Mariboni and all. Wait. Oh, yeah. Makes you wonder how Lady Maribel's faring. She isn't the type to sit by and simply watch as things unfold. Nothing I can do about it, but as an IBC employee, I can't help but feel guaranteed. Concerned. I don't know why I said guaranteed. Where is the second floor? Where is it? I think that's where Maribel just still chills. She's on the hidden second floor of the IBC. Crossbell branch of the Imperial Chronicle Radio. Alright, we're done with Crossbell, at least the city. Still some things to do. Supposed to go to the boathouse for that quest, right? How do I get to Orpheus Tower, by the way? Asking for a friend? I don't remember. I mean, is it through the X sector? Is that how you get there? I don't really remember. Can I just walk to Orpheus Tower? No, I can't. Alright. Yona! Yona, how do I get to Orpheus Tower? Yona! Maybe it is through the X sector? It would be easier to oh wait, maybe is it this way? Yes. Okay. Actually, no, because you see the thing is, I don't want Elisa in my party. No offense. You just don't have any quartz. You'll probably join us in some capacity later. Where's the entertainment district? X sector? We just wanted to hear the start of the music again, that's it. Any Rins around here? Okay, I'm glad it just lets you teleport. Oh, we can get our. Can we get our items? That nope. Okay, that's cool. I didn't want them anyway. I'm not mad. Any Rins? Any Rins around here? No. Take the elevator to the roof. Gotta be something up here. They wouldn't debate us twice. Just a shard? That's it? That's where the old one used to be. Why do shards keep ending up on Orgiest Tower? How does this happen? Okay. I mean, I guess that's it. We can make a super weapon now if we were so inclined. I mean, I guess we should check the other floors just in case. Alright. I guess we're done there. Okay, there you are. Beauty, you're on the party. Anyone else we need for Bryn talking time? I don't think so. Oh, okay, it is Harold. I kind of assumed he was, like, gone by now. That's... Rin, what is she doing here?
You're heading back to the fortress, aren't you? Leaving behind your poor wife and kid to go get yourself killed.
Oh, what the hell? Why am I being lectured by a small child? I didn't really have a choice, man. Harsh, not entirely untrue. My squad and I'll be dispatched as soon as this last shipment is sorted out. I heard about you from my wife. It's an honor to meet the young lady who saved my son's life. What's the matter? You seem fixated on my hair. Is that rare to find someone with the same color as you? Sorry for staring. You just remind me of someone. Miss Bright, was it? Tell me you wouldn't you worry if you were forced to go off and leave your family on their own? Nope, sure wouldn't. Father's a total hypocrite, but he's got a good heart. My brother tries to act cool, but he's a big softy on the inside. There's my sister. The sun sprouted legs and ran around spouting positivity. That'd be her. They'd all do just fine without me. I don't know, they certainly sound like a wonderful family. Sorry, just lurking in the background. First name is Rin, correct? I was wondering, does the name Rennie... Sergeant Major, message for you. We're to return to Tangram Fortress at once and mobilize according to schedule. Understood. I'm afraid I have to go. Farewell, Harold Hayworth. May Adios watch over you. Do your best to survive, if only for one more day. That might be just enough for you to see your wife and son again. Yes, I'll be sure to do that. Thank you, Miss Bright. Speaking of you, has steeled me for what's to come. Has cold steeled me for what's to come. When all this is over, perhaps you can join us for dinner sometime? Naturally, the invitation extends to your family as well. Thank you. I'd love to. That man just now. Rin, was that your...
I did what I came to do. I have no more regrets about my past. As for the future, well, that all depends on whether we can overcome the Great Twilight.
Rin, you know what? You're right. You and Estelle are supposed to meet up today, right? On a certain old road in Sutherland. Would you like us to take you there on the Courageous too? Thanks, but no thanks. I have my own ways of getting around. What are those ways? The plot. Goodbye for now, Tita, Rin. Let's do what we can to make the plan a success. Alright, I'll see you again soon, I promise. No, seriously, how does she get around? She can't teleport. We've already established you can't teleport once you leave Ouroboros. I'm waiting. Right, see you again sometime. You told me she's gonna walk all the way back to Hamel in time. I don't fucking buy it. Rin left and headed to Sutherland. Alright, that was nice. I mean, it does make sense they're still gonna kind of... I mean, not dance. I mean, it would be kind of in bad taste to drop the, yo, I'm your daughter, right before the dude has to go off to war later today. So, I guess it's kind of, it's not really the time for it. But, I mean, he probably knows to some degree. He's probably like, you know, confused as hell. He doesn't make any damn sense, but, you know. He probably has an inkling, I would assume. Let me go to Armorica! No! I want to go to Armorica! There's some ships. They're just floating there. Menacingly. These are Tangam Fortress. Best stay clear of the area. Okay, so if we're doing Alan's quest, nobody has any relation to Alan. Nobody knows who he is. Only Rean does, because of the trauma Alan put us through back in CS1. Now, you say it's marked here, but, it's got nobody here, dude. Oh, there he goes. A boathouse in Crossbell. Let's see the place Bridget mentioned. Come on, Al. You're so... That voice. Sounds like someone's there. We could be getting ourselves into something dicey, but I think we should check it out. I mean, come on. We fought the Golden Shadow Lord last video. You think I'm afraid of anything Alan's got?
Hey-ya!
Okay, you're lucky. You didn't instantly die. Panzer Soldats! I don't want to do any Panzer Soldat fights. Can I fight him on foot? I'd rather do that. That's the level we've reached in terms of disdain for mech fights. I'd fucking just rather do them on foot and do a Magic Knight fight. Do I need to get Crow? We got unit compiled to Panzer Soldat. Other than that, we're fucked. Why are you trying to stop me, Bridget? 2nd Division finally signed off on letting me use these things, so I rushed over to tell you the good news, and this is how you respond? Don't you hear yourself, Alan? Please think about what you're saying. Can't you see something wrong here? It was your dream to be in the 4th Division. Why would you throw that away to fight in the front lines? You don't have to worry about me. With these Zauber Soldats, I'll be totally fine. Happy you came all this way to see me. I need to hurry and get to Tangam Fortress. The war's not gonna wait. Well, I mean, like, it literally will. We can't start it until the stroke of noon or whatever. All I ask is that you think about the bigger picture, Bridget. Are you gonna stand in the way of us crushing the Republic? Alan, let's look at man in time. It's you. Thanks for coming, everybody. Well, then the traitors from Thor's. Last I heard, you were working on some pathetic scheme. The Radiant Wings, was it? You come here to turn yourselves in? Alan, looks like he's been completely taken over by the curse. I really am stunned just how foolish you've become. The Empire's Operation Jormungand and the Imperial forces at its disposal. In the face of such military might, resistance is absolutely futile. You know all that and you still choose to betray our country? You deserve everything that's coming to you. Even so, I'll be merciful and not arrest you here today. It's the least I can do. Bro, who the fuck do you think you are? You're Alan. Remember your side quests? When you're like, oh no, Rean, I can't beat up the combat shell. Rean, help me out. I can't beat up the combat shell. Fuck off. Go ahead and struggle right to the bitter end, Thor's alumni. Same goes for you, fallen hero. What do you mean by that? You really are clueless, aren't you? You aren't the Ashen Chevalier, the hero destined to lead Erebony to greater glory, but you betrayed us. No one's gonna rely on you anymore. The Empire needs a new hero, a new symbol of hope, and I'm just a man for the job. Once again, who the fuck are you? You don't even have a last name, dude. He's completely delusional. Alan, isn't there anything we can do for him? Smack the shit out of him? This misguided patriotism, not to mention his obsession with heroism, the curse really has its hooks in him. It's twisted his desire to protect Bridget into a single-minded devotion to the Empire itself. Bridget, I have an idea. See if you can buy me a little time. If it'll bring Alan back to his senses, I'll try anything. Elliot just fucking hits a fat solo in his face. Oh no, the violin music, it's so powerful. No, I can't be evil anymore. Reed and the others put their heads together to make sense of the situation and devise a countermeasure. The Great Twilight is probably affecting some specific motion of Alan's and twisting it out of proportion. And since it's taken hold of him, he's become more and more unhinged. It makes sense you know that, having been a sacrifice yourself. Elliot, Reen's really fucking messed up about that, man. You can't just bring that up. Yeah, fate has a weird sense of humor. Honestly, Bridget is probably the only person who'll be able to pull Alan back from the brink. We've seen others recover from the curse. If this plan works, we'll be able to save Alan too. But first, we're gonna need someone who is close to him to give him a nudge in the right direction. I see. Who would that be? Yeah, does anybody know Alan? Since you sound just like him. Could you talk to him? You know him pretty well when we were still students, Reen. Me of the old Class 7 graduated a year before him. None of us had a lot of time to get to know him. Yeah, thanks. Reen just goes into eternal solitude as he remembers that year when he was by himself, only Patrick to talk to. I've got someone much better in mind than myself. He was in the same club as Alan. Ah, they were as thick as thieves back then. Well, as much as two rivals can be, anyway. He should be at the Field Exercise Camp by Ursula Road. Let's head over and see if we can get him to help. Okay, that's cool. I kind of forgotten about Patrick, and them being rivals in the fencing club. Patrick! What up? Also, we didn't get with Elise. You can make your move, man. Just do it. Just make her normal again, please. Just make her leave me alone. Patrick, do you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about. Sure, what's up? I'm guessing this isn't about battle strategy? Alright, so coming to terms with the news about Alan, Patrick agreed to help. As a fellow classmate, Ferris also insisted on participating in the plan. Okay. I can't believe it's come to this. Bridget was so upset, I don't know what to tell her. I guess that's what happens when the Great Twilight and the curse start spreading this much. If we want to have any chance of stopping him, we have to move fast. Yeah, if we don't do something soon, we could be too late. I've only known Alan a little over 2 years, but he's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. What about all us? We're hardworking, you've met us, are you saying he's more hardworking than us? I don't fucking buy it. In spite of that, I think his commoner background still bothers him, even if he doesn't realize it on a conscious level. Bridget's father is a baron after all, that's quite a divide in terms of class. His parents don't think Alan is a good match for her, engagement or no engagement. Maybe he thinks becoming some kind of hero would finally make him worthy of her. That in itself could be seen as a kind of unworthiness. Everybody's got some kind of darkness in their heart. It simply manifests in different ways for all of us. I'd stay the way I was when I first enrolled at Thor's. I could just as easily be me in Alan's position right now. Can't really argue that. Damn. Fucking got him. Ellie's just fucking out here wrecking people today. Nobody's perfect. Except for me, Gaius Warzel. I'm in no position to judge either. That's exactly why we have to show Alan that he's not alone and to bring him back to his old self. Even if we have to do it by force. Yeah, you're right. Alan's got 3 Zobber soldiers on the outskirts of town, correct? We'll probably have to fight our way through. He sure isn't making it easy for us, but we can't back down now. Reen, are you guys ready? You proceed a high-level Divine Knight battle. A high level? We're fighting Alan. Who cares? He's fucking Alan. Right behind you. I'll be joining you as well. Alan is my classmate too, and I have to think of Bridget. Fair, so I thought we agreed. Let us take care of that. Vincent, you're here too. What the fuck do you mean you're here too? He's been here the whole time. I guess I should have known you'd catch wind of this. Wind? Did somebody say wind? Guys, wars are heard wind. Apologies, dear sister. You know how I love meddling. I don't know if it counts as meddling. This concerns us too. We're all Thor students here. It really wouldn't hurt you to rely on us a little. Don't worry, we set things up so we can seamlessly integrate into your strategy. It's worth having as much help as you can to bring Alan back, right? Also, what do you mean you've integrated into our strategy? You don't know our strategy. I also have a trick up our sleeves to deal with the Zobber Soldiers. It's called hitting them hard and fast. Patrick, remember what we discussed before? It's all fixed up and ready to go. Ah, nice work. Yes, yes. Bringing out a combat shell will immediately throw Alan into a tremendous trauma from his side quest. He'll just start crying like a baby at the mere sight of it. Alright, let's put this plan into action. Good luck. Bring back the Alan we all know and love. None of you... Okay, if you love Alan so much, what's his last name? I'm waiting. Oh, if you love him, you probably know his last name. Right. Patrick and Ferris joined up with Reen, and the 3 made their way to where Alan was. They also contacted other classmates who might be able to talk some sense into their former classmate. Miraculously, every single one of them agreed to heed the call for help. The other team members stayed behind to guard the courageous too. What? Enough, I can't believe you're being so obstinate. Get out of my way, Bridget. I can't afford to waste any more time here. Alan, what are you... Who's the obstinate one here, Alan? You gotta treat a lady with a softer touch, my friend. That voice. Got the whole damn squad. Hiya, Bridgie. Yo, Alan. Been a while. Sorry it took us so long. Thor's Military Academy's 221st class is here to see you. Those of us who could come on such short notice, at least. Don't forget about me. Spirit, Milliam. You all came. Even you, Milliam? Wait, I thought you were dead. Wait, what the hell? Us too. We can afford to miss out on this. Don't forget, it was Klasniko's high-speed ships that got you all here. Wouldn't do this for just anyone but a classmate's a classmate. Oh yes, just like the gluten that holds together an exquisite baguette, the bond between Thor's graduates is special. Don't make me laugh. You're nothing but traitors, all of you. As if that weren't bad enough. You just had to join them, didn't you? What are you doing here, Patrick? Gonna pity the poor soldier headed to war? What's with you, Alan? You and Patrick used to be such good friends. I was trying to stab him all the time. What are you talking about? He's so aggressive all of a sudden. It's just like the years we spent together at the academy never happened. This is what the curse does to people. It digs up old insecurities and picks away at them until they consume you. Alan, we all came here and we heard what was happening to you. And I have to say I'm disappointed. As your friend and rival, it's my duty to tell you, all this posturing, it's pathetic. What? Look, I understand where you're coming from. You worked so hard to get into the 4th Division. Must have been frustrating being eclipsed by so many overachievers. Then there's a matter of Bridget's parents. They may not have outright condemned their relationship, but they didn't exactly celebrate it either. There's only so much hard work that you can achieve before you hit a wall. I have a feeling you've learned that the hard way. But you know what? I preferred seeing you frustrated. What you're doing now is just seizing power with a shortcut. You're throwing away the very special work ethic that made you special. From where I'm standing, that doesn't look like progress. Looks more like giving up, and it wounds me to say this, but you're acting the part of the talentless commoner, and that isn't you. I gotta kind of object to the idea that there is such a thing as a talentless commoner, but whatever. Saying I'm running from my problems. How dare you, Patrick? What would you know about that? About anything? Blimey, the hell is that? Looks like he's linked to it. This could be bad. Hurts the Empire is totally consuming him. There's only one way left to settle this. Valimar! Hey yo, what up? Oh, it's Valimar in the flesh, or metal, and a Spiegel too. That sword. Am I warming the bench today? Fool, this isn't a rivalry. We have no need for you to get involved. Also, do we still have the sword? I mean, I get. I'm trying to think. Didn't they should get? I mean, I guess they would have brought it with them to the Black Workshop, but we didn't take it with us. I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't still have access to that, but whatever. It's Rin, Dulcimer, or Taichi. We just happen to find it. We just happened to find it. It was just under the couch cushions. So is this your cursed comrade? It hangs heavily upon him. I can sense an ebon mist encircling his body. The soldiers you control and are also completely linked to the Great Twilight. Regard him with the same caution you would a divine knight. Good care from Awakener and his friends. Why didn't we bring Crow if it's such a big deal? Right. Let's do this. So this is your grand plan? You can't harness Divine Knight's true power with that sword. That's the Spiegel. You got some nerve trying to take me on that effective hunk of metal. Let me show you just how superior these Zauber Soldates are at maximum resonance. At maximum overdrive? Remember when Lloyd one-shot one of them? The rest is up to you. Break this curse and bring Alan back to us. Leave it to us. Time for the final push. Patrick, Valimar, get ready. Fighting with Patrick's pretty cool though. Patrick, you can't link with anyone. You're not a secondary contractor. Get out of here. Yo, what do you do? I don't know. We'll throw in Crow and Millium just for lore. If it's not really lore related, I don't know. We just never get to use them. I don't think Crow's ever been able to be used as a support before. Well, it's possible. I just haven't paid attention. I mean, I can't think of too many times where you would have been able to. Maybe like that original, because there's that one time when you're doing the you're in the kind of intermission section of Act 2. Like some of the, because that very first one you're fighting with Crow instead of Valimar, and there's one where you're fighting with Valimar and Crow is sitting it out, I think. I mean, I guess we start you just because we know your imbalances.
Now, an opening.
Allow me.
So, my dog, what do? You do nothing? Alright, pretty cool. I guess you're, I mean, we've done this fight before.
There! Too easy! You're mine! Now, let's
Yeah,
show
because you
that
buff
love.
everyone and then you just start absolutely beating our ass in.
It's my turn.
Okay, it seems like you can't do follow-ups, maybe? That or we just got lucky. And we definitely want to try and, like... Crescent Slash is going to be pretty good here.
It's down. An opening.
Allow me! There! Too easy!
Can we do a Unite with Patrick?
There! You're mine! Take
Okay,
it.
so you can link attack, but maybe the others can't.
Too easy!
Let's go.
Okay, we're in a slightly spicy spot.
Shit. Now, an opening.
Allow me!
Defend for now.
Ha! 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 Take this! You're mine! Take this!
It's no use. My turn.
So the thing is, Arena's dead?
Spirit!
Nah, Patrick's got this.
Too easy!
So you think Patrick can't fucking win? I don't buy it. I don't freaking buy it, man.
Ha! Take this!
Okay, just defend for a second.
I got you. Ha! Ha! Allow me. Ha!
Thanks.
Take that. All right. Spirit, allow me. Ha! Too easy.
Okay, we can unite.
Let's go.
Got it.
There.
Get back.
Take this. Shining edge.
That's pretty cool. Okay, you didn't break. That's a slight issue.
It's my turn. Spirit.
Take this. You're mine.
Bro, stop linking me.
Take this.
William, I keep getting linked.
Allow me. There.
I'm up. Shit. Now. An opening.
Yeah, we definitely got to try and kill one of these.
It's my turn.
And Milliam is not going to go anytime soon.
Recharge.
Allow me. Ha! Take. Ha! My turn.
You can do 70k, can't you, Crow? Bro, it's a big eye. Look how big it is.
Take this. You're mine. Take this.
Rain! Why is Patrick having to carry you?
I got you. Allow me. Ha! Ha! Take this. Ha! All right.
I'm actually really of the opinion that Divine Knight fights are actually easier solo than they are with multiple characters.
Ha!
Thanks.
Take this. You're mine. Take this. Allow me.
I mean, it really sucked that we like didn't kill this guy with our Unite.
Ha! Well, this bites. Spirit. Now, let's
Let's
show
go.
them a thing or two.
Spirit.
Yeah, you're mine.
Oh my god. Like, I mean, we're just getting destroyed by follow-up attacks.
Allow me.
And we should have gone for you first. It hasn't saved any of your imbalances for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't save them sometimes.
I'll charge you.
I'm up! Charge!
It's my turn.
Take this. Not going down that easy. Spirit.
It's my turn. Spirit.
Allow me.
You're hitting Reen. Well, nothing can be done about that.
There. Too easy. You're mine. Take this.
Charge!
It's my turn.
Take this. Allow me. Ha! Ha! My turn. I got you. Now.
I'm up.
Allow me.
Are we having fun yet?
Spirit.
I gotta do something!
No, we're
My
not.
turn. Get back. It's down.
I would have finished her, but I didn't know which one you were going to hit.
You're mine. Take this. Allow me.
Because really, we just got to kill the gun guy. Like, we should have killed them much faster, but...
Ha! Too easy.
I really probably shouldn't have skipped that.
Moving out.
You're hitting us? Okay, heal Reen.
Thanks.
Take this. Too easy.
I'm up. Get back. It's down. An opening.
Allow me.
Okay, I don't think we can die now.
All right.
Now, getting some unbalances would be helpful.
Now, take this. You're mine.
Like I said, we can't die.
Take this.
I can still fight.
Can't be done. Can't be killed. Can't be stopped.
Recharge.
I got a spirit!
Allow me. Too easy.
He's swinging.
Moving
Have
out.
you ever thought about how it's possible that you might potentially, in a theoretical universe, be mine?
I got you. Take this. You're mine. Take this. I'm up.
Patrick talking to Elise on Valentine's Day. You're mine?
Get back. Now. And open it.
Allow me. Too easy.
Bro, would you break?
You're mine.
Here I go!
Who are you hitting? You're hitting us.
Yeah!
Take this.
Let's go. There. Talk shit.
Okay, I'm like, sir, please break and be not alive anymore.
This
Thank you.
bites. It's my turn. Ha. Now.
I don't even like seeing this attack because it just gives me fucking PTSD from the CS1 mech fight. Anytime I see it, I just like fucking am brought back to that bullshit.
All right. Nice work.
Memories of getting 7 Morning Moon counters in a row and still fucking losing. Just because you get straight up one-shot by any link attack that ever happens ever. How could I lose? This is impossible. Can't accept this. I won't. Never admit defeat. I have to protect Bridget with my own 2 hands. Thank you. God, have you just done that from the start? Why? That's what I want to know, Alan. Normalize slapping the shit out of people, please. Why are you trying to do all this alone? Why do you always do this? Can't you just accept our help for once? There's nothing to do with class. You and I both have something we want to protect, and so why can't we do that together? Together? I do also like that Patrick hard carried Irene during the fight. Maybe Patrick should be the real awakener. Alan, you're not alone in this. That frustration you feel burning within you, despite your own weakness, it's something I know all too well. It's something that consumed me when I became the sacrifice of the Great Twilight. I thought that I had to shoulder that whole burden myself. I know what it's like to let your pride get in the way of seeing yourself for who you really are. Thanks to everyone from Class 7 and the fencing club, I started to mount my arrogance and grow as a person. I swear on the bonds we've built together, I will bring you back to your senses. I mean, Patrick. I know we only spent 1 year with you guys before we ditched you all, but it's thanks to that time we had together that everyone is standing here now. Though we weren't in the same class between club meetings and joint lessons, we still connected in a way, weren't we? We all went to the school festival too, remember? And even when the Civil War broke out, everyone in Thor's banded together to try and stop it. Plus, we all know about you from all the complaining Reem would do about your side quest. He would just constantly talk about that little fuck Alan and how he was going to get vengeance. None of us could have done that alone. Right, lifting each other up is what allowed us to ascend to further heights. In a way, seeking strength from each other to compensate for our own shortcomings is what brought us together. Nobody's perfect. That's my fucking line. Gaius Warzel. We've all got our own problems to deal with. That doesn't need to be a bad thing. A lot has changed since then, but our bonds remain as strong as ever. Guys. So, it's not the only one who had heart since we graduated. No shame reaching out to any one of us, you know? Yeah, I got so many connections these days, I'm sure I could hook you up with whatever you need. You can always count on the Flawed family. We're plenty connected too. We were all too happy to answer the call when Bridget asked. Can't you do the same and let us help you? This isn't a one-sided deal either. Seeing you give 110% in everything you did always inspired me. You want to repay the favor? I'll let you. What did you say? I think I hope you'll let me. I want to repay the favor if you'll let me. Same here, y'all gave me the confidence to carry on. I thought maybe I was crazy for wanting to eat people, but y'all empowered me to know that I can really live my best life. I am noticed it at the same time, but it still meant a lot to me, to everyone. But we're all the same as you. Even fucking Beryl's here. She hasn't said a damn word. I like to imagine Beryl was not invited at first. She was not here, and she just popped up. Like nobody's noticed that she's here until now. We're all the same as you, Alan. All just trying to be better and help each other out as best we can. That's just life, right? We're only human after all. Are we all only human? It's part of what makes life so interesting. Beryl, when did you get here? Okay, maybe she wasn't actually here at the start, which is hilarious if that's really what they did. Because I didn't really see her when they all walked in, but I also wasn't looking that closely. But I know she didn't say anything. See, Alan, this is what we're talking about. Every single person here came because they were worried about you, because they all wanted to help. Except for your, like, actual fencing buddy pals. The art department we didn't really integrate them into the story, so they can't show up. Best case scenario, maybe we can get them on the telephone? Now tell me if that just isn't the sweetest thing I've heard all month. I guarantee you'll be surprised at how much you've grown in the last 2 years. You can rely on us, you know? Hey, you might say I have a wee bit of experience dealing with stubborn artists. Right, Hugo? I have no idea who you're referring to. But I do think you could stand to be a bit more flexible, Alan. Relying over much in your own power could make you lose sight of what's really important. Like making fat loads of dosh. Fat stacks, racks on racks and the like. All this just for me? What have I been thinking all this time? Nothing to be ashamed of, Alan. Take a step back and think. What is it you really want? What's most important to me? Of course, it's been right in front of my face all along. And so, Alan came to his senses and apologized shortly before passing out from exhaustion. As he lay in the arms of his lover, his expression was one of peace and relief, as if a great weight, a curse, had been lifted from his heart. It's been a grueling battle on all fronts, but everyone agreed it was worth it to bring their old friend back to his senses. That was a really, really good quest, though. I quite enjoyed everyone showing back up. No need to worry, the curse has been lifted. It was afflicting him for so long that he's not going to be up and on his feet again right away. I've done what I can, but the rest is up to Alan. He'll wake up eventually. It'll just take time. That's a relief. He wouldn't let something like this keep him down. He'll be fine. Thank goodness. And thank you all. Thank you for bringing my Alan back to me. I don't think I've ever felt happier in my life. We really didn't do all that much. Well, I mean, you didn't. Alan laid the groundwork. It's thanks to the bonds he made at Thor's that we were able to get through to him. Gotta admit, didn't think so many people would make it. I was not entirely sure who Alan is. We even had people we didn't call showing up. It just goes to show that good friends always come running when you're in trouble. So many people helped out with this, I don't know how I'll ever be able to thank them enough. You could say you take care of this opera sold-outs for us. Probably feels guilty for all the trouble he's caused. We've already come this far, so nothing's gonna stop us now. That's what being Thor students is all about. That reminds me, Elliot, you said you were in touch with the military, right? Yeah, I got my dad to revoke Alan's transfer to the 2nd Division. No, Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart was worried about him too, so I'm looking forward to giving him the good news. Yes, I'm sure he'll be relieved. Alan's going to need plenty of rest and care, but I'm sure Bridget is up to the task. We'll give you two some privacy. Sure, thanks again for all your help. I don't know when I'll see you again, but you can bet Alan and I will both be cheering you on. I'll be praying for the success of your big plan. You better, or else you'll all fucking die. Next time we meet again, it'll be a brighter tomorrow, one free from the gray twilight. Excellent, I'm holding you to that. Which one is this again? Is this the freeze mute one? No, that's something different, right? Oh yeah, this is this one that's like ass. just actual complete and total garbage. Why would I ever waste a slot on this? I finally have Alan back. Thank you all so much. My pleasure. Honestly, I never imagined we'd gather up so many people. Things are going to get worse before they get better, though, so please look after Alan for us. Of course, you can count on me. What could be more useful to you all, so I'll be praying for success. Oh, alright, let's fucking get to napping. Oh, do you guys want to be alone? Sorry. Alan is exhausted and has fallen asleep. Alan, this is the time when you need you to stay strong the most. Let's push through this together. But yeah, that was definitely a better quest than I expected. Because, I mean, I'm just not, you know, I'll be honest, I don't really give a shit about Alan, but the scenes were all really well done. Alright, so we're getting there. We still got, I mean, Michelin's probably going to take like a whole video in and of itself, depending on how many people are there. And this is probably fishing, and then St. Ursula will take a while. I mean, we could maybe do St. Ursula and Michelin in one video. And then we have to head back to Hamel. I want to end with Hamel. I want that to be the last thing we do before we progress the main story. I want to do fishing and cooking also. We might go ahead and do that in between videos as well. I'm trying to think. Anything else? Oh, the trial chest and the other trial chest we're missing. But I don't know where it's at. Is it? I can't think of where it would be. Yeah, I really don't know. What new areas are there? Or areas we haven't been able to go to at all? Aside from Stargazer Tower? And if there was one in Stargazer Tower, it would be after 28. I have no clue where chest 27 is. It could be in the wetlands, maybe? And I missed it? Yeah, that's possible. Because that would have been after this. So yeah, maybe we'll check in the wetlands for that. So we still got a few things to do. Probably 2 or 3 more videos, I would say. Probably just 2, but maybe 3. Depending on how long Hamel takes. Before we get to progress onwards. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.